Hello friends, welcome back to Learn with Baba. Today we are going to cover string manipulation methods in Python. These methods are important to make our code more cleaner and powerful. So we are going to cover these string manipulation methods practically as well as theoretically. So today we are going to cover five type of string manipulation methods. The first one is actually they are the built-in functions in Python. So the first one is the uppercase, second one the lowercase, third one is removing the white spaces, fourth one is replace the strings, and the fifth one is the splitting the string. So let's understand and watch the practical. Okay, so the first method that I'm going to cover is uppercase method. Okay, so actually we are having a method here that is the upper method, and this method converts all characters in a string to uppercase. So it is great when you want to standardize text like names or titles. There we can leverage this upper method there. Okay, so I'm going to write the snippet here. So I'm just going to initialize a variable which is text and hello world. So in Python, we can initialize the string in the within the single quotes as well as the double quotes. Now, if you are not confident that what are the strings, then strings are nothing, just the array of characters in Python, we can say. And if you want to know in brief that what are the strings, how we can initialize them, how we can format them. So I have created a separate video for that. You can go and watch that. The link will be in description. Now the next line will be the print. And here we will be leveraging that method that I told you, text dot upper. Okay. So the output or the print function should print the hello world in uppercase letters. So let's run it. Here we can see that the string is converted to the uppercase. Okay, now we are going to the second method, which is the lowercase. So very similar, but the opposite of this. Let's comment it out. I have also explained there that how many types of comments here in Python language and how we can leverage them. Okay, so the next one is the lower case method. So nothing, just I'm going to initialize this time in the uppercase. Okay, I'm going to print text dot lower here. So as we know, when I'm going to run it, I'm having now all the string in the lowercase here. Let's comment it out. Okay, and the third type of method is the removing the white spaces, or we can say the strip method. So while explaining, I said the removing the white spaces. This is the feature of the strip method. Okay, so this method or the strip method, sorry, the strip method, it actually removes any leading or trailing white spaces from a string. So this is especially helpful when we are working with some user inputs uh, on some websites or applications, and we are having the Python code running in the backend. So there we can leverage this strip method. It is very useful there. Uh, let's see it practical. I'm going to initialize a string here, which is having some leading and trailing spaces. I'm going to write the hello world. Okay, now I'm going to print it out like print text dot string. Okay, let's run this. You can see that all the leading and trailing spaces are removed now. Now the next method is replace method, or we can say that we can replace the string there. So let's comment it out and going to see the replace the string. Okay, so I'm going to again initializing a string which is text hello world. Okay, so I'm writing it again and again just to I don't know why. So now we can have the print function there and then text that replace. Okay, so how does the replace method works? So we can say the replace methods lets us replace a specific substring with another substring, we can say. So this is useful for correcting or modifying text. We can leverage it there when we are playing with the data. First, we need to give a string which we want to replace. So I'm going to replace the word. Okay, and with what string we want to replace or with what substring we want to replace, we can say learn with Baba. I'm going to run this code. Sorry. So hello, learn with Baba. Okay. So now the next one is split the string. Okay. So we are having the split method here, which we can use to split any substring, we can say. Again, I'm going to initialize a string text hello. Okay, I am not going to make any change now, so I'm saying hello, learn with Baba. Okay, then I'm going to print text dot split. Okay, if I'm not passing any parameter there, okay, so so it takes some default value, or it should take some default value, and which is the space. So our string will be split on the basis of the spaces within the string. So let's run it. Now we can say that our string is divided into some substrings. If you want to understand this split function more briefly by passing the parameters within the split functions, so I have created a separate video for this. You can watch that. Okay, so now if we can summarize our tutorial today, so we can say that we have worked on the upper, lower, strip, replace, and split methods here. So mastering these will make it easier to work with text data in our Python programs. Okay, so we can easily play with the data. So I am creating this Python playlist for beginners, and I will be covering more string functions along with other essential Python topics. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Python tutorials. Thank you.